911 works for you.
Do you know how much it sucks driving without your car's stereo? I still can't get over it.
What, that your car was broken into?
No, that the police didn't even come after it happened.
Wow, really? Usually they show up pretty quickly after a situation like that.
Yeah, you would think so, but they didn't. I'm still upset.
So what did they say when you called and told them about it?
Oh, well, actually, I was more concerned about what I was going to listen to on the way to work, so I didn't call them.
You remember that police seminar we went to a while back? They said that you should call as soon as you can after something like that happens.
How do you call 911?
They would go to the closest phone and pick up the receiver and dial on the phone number 911. If it's a payphone, you do not have to put in any coins to access 911.
Why does 911 ask so many questions?
Well, the primary reason 911 asks so many questions is for the safety of everyone involved in that particular call, to gather as much information and information about suspects, about weapons, locations of people, so as to make the response to that call by officers as safe as possible, and also to make sure that those people who are maybe being victimized as safe as possible when the officers arrive.
What happens if you don't speak English?
Stay on the phone as long as possible. The 911 dispatcher accesses a national phone number that is available to all police dispatch centers for interpretation purposes. Once the person gets on the phone, he or she will determine through their language database what the language is. Then there is a conference call between the 911 dispatcher, the interpreter, and the person who called 911.
What happens when a 911 call is received?
The 911 dispatcher will determine if it's an emergency situation that requires an emergency response. The dispatcher will put that information into the computer at the dispatch center and broadcast the call to the police units. The dispatcher provides the police with all the information they receive from the person who called the police.
What happens if my car gets broken into?
The officer would first of all gather information about the identity of the person who owns the vehicle or the person who was in possession of that vehicle. They would gather information about the time the vehicle was parked and the last time anybody saw that vehicle before it was broken into. They would gather information about the description of any items that were in the vehicle that were taken. They would ask questions about any suspect information that may have been witnessed breaking into that car.
What are some tips on preventing car break-ins?
First, always make sure to lock your car. Park in a well-lit area at night. During the daytime, park in an area that is well-traveled so that there will be people around to deter anybody from breaking into your car. Never leave valuables in your car. Lastly, install a car alarm.
Yeah, I wish I would have remembered the police seminar a couple days ago. Now I really know firsthand how important it is to call 911.
Oh, you remember the ride-along? I probably learned more there than anywhere about what a police officer actually does.
So did I.
What is a ride-along?
The ride-along can be incorporated into the police seminar. It is a good opportunity to give you a better insight into your local police department. If you'd like to participate in a ride-along, please contact your local precinct.
What is the value of a ride-along?
The main value, I would say, of a ride-along is to better understand how the police serve the community and how the police respond to different situations, and basically to get a better understanding of and information on how policemen do their jobs and the hardships of a typical officer's workday.
Summary.
Call 911 anytime you need police assistance, whether it be for a crime, fire, or any other emergency. If you do not speak English, please be patient. Keep talking, and the dispatcher will get somebody on the phone who can speak your language. It is very important not to hang up the phone when you call 911.